Hello and a very warm welcome to all the viewers of 3.0 TV. I am Manoj Dara. So, the cryptocurrency market remained upbeat amid uncertainty in the global financial markets caused by the banking crisis in the United States of America. The largest cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, hit levels about $29,000 mark and surged over 25% during the month of March as the global crypto market have realized the true potential of their tokens apart from their speculatory nature. The other virtual assets class such as the NFT market have shown strength and have seen humongous growth in the last few months. Yet, there are still several issues that are of concern in this developing NFT industry, such as royalty payments, gas fees, etc., on which an agreement has not yet been reached. To discuss everything, we have invited two special guests. Let me introduce you to Mr. Srinivasan Mahankali of SecureK Cloud. Srini sir,
Hi.
welcome on 3.0 TV.
Thank you. Thank you, Manoj.
And our second guest who is joining in from Dubai is Mr. Logeshwaran, who is from Plug-in Technology. Logesh sir, welcome on 3.0 TV.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
And my first question to Srini sir is, since we're talking about global cryptocurrency markets, cryptocurrencies have witnessed a robust quarter in 2023 and it has clocked 65% odd gains. So what are the key factors according to you that are driving this is actually the drivers behind the rally, and do you think it will sustain going forward?
Yeah, so, in the past couple of years, we have seen dramatic changes in the entire global financial markets where the interest rates, have hardened a lot from almost, nil to wherever they are right now and on the verge of, the fag end of the rate hiking cycle. And shortly, I think all the risks have been as of now factored in as far as currency, financial markets, global financial markets are concerned, because in a few days, in a few months, we will see the rates stabilizing and maybe going down, and there is a possibility of the Russian and Ukraine war, which has been more or less discounted thoroughly by the market,
Sure.
also ending, and there could be a sudden end at any point of time. So all these things, once factored in, they clear a lot of clouds in front of us, especially in the global financial crypto markets. That has resulted in the steady confidence building across the all the markets, whether it is oil market, whether it is the Dow Jones, or whether it is global stock markets. And similarly in the crypto markets as well. But crypto markets have another thing that is going for them, is the losing trust in the traditional financial markets because of failure of large banks, which has fueled the startups. So like SVB and First Republican Bank, Credit Suisse, and a lot of large banks, Deutsche Bank, etc., are also supposed to be in trouble. So this has once again surfaced the way the doubts people have in the centralized world, and then led to the resurgence of this decentralized and distributed blockchain-based ecosystems. That's where people are finding a lot of interest in the cryptocurrency markets, and that's where Bitcoin and Ethereum has started gaining traction. And so we have seen this reflected in Bitcoin and Ethereum crossing a lot of crucial resistance levels.
Just to add some point here.
Sure, absolutely. Logesh, Srini sir mentioned about several factors, which includes the failure of the most important banks which are crypto friendly. And there is actually a trust which is getting built in the virtual digital space, and which has started with Bitcoin, which is seen gaining its dominance. What's your opening remarks?
See, when it comes to the NFT adoption, we could see huge, the business especially in Dubai market, and another important piece, we could see the clarity on where the NFT can be utilized. When you compare 3 years before and now, there is a huge difference between the NFT in 3 years before compared to now, right? And that's another area the market is getting raised. Of course, I would say it's going to be a boon for the Metaverse industry.
Fantastic. Since we're talking about the overall cryptocurrency market, my next question to Srini sir to you is, recently we have seen the NFT markets debating key issues such as the royalty payment, which is actually a big concern, followed by the gas fees and exchange charges, etc., in an elaborated way. So, according to you, how you will open this royalty payment debate, and what is your takeaway?
Yeah, so actually royalties are very much required for the creators, original creators, to create their masterpieces and be rewarded accordingly. But the marketplaces like OpenSea, etc., they have been dominating this entire NFT ecosystem and they were able to get away with a lot of practices like high platform fees and optional create a fee which may ensure that creators are not duly rewarded enough, right? And then and they don't even recognize sometimes creators fee to be royalties to be paid if people from different other marketplaces are listing in their marketplace, but they have been too dominant and their market share actually helped them to get away. But recently, a lot of new marketplaces have come up and they've challenged the status quo. And they said, okay, I mean, there's a Blur, you must have heard about Blur, which has been skyrocketing in the recent past. And it is a zero platform fee and very low creator fee and optional creator fee, etc. But that puts creators at a lot of disadvantage.
Exactly.
Though it could potentially decentralize the entire ecosystem against for the centralized player like OpenSea, but it really upsets the entire ecosystem for which blockchain is known for, that is rewarding the creators by enabling them to gain the fruits of whatever they are inventing, right? Then that's where you have another marketplace called Immutable X, which is layer 2 solution on layer 2 blockchain protocol on Ethereum, which is gaining very, very high traction, which is enabling creators to enforce a good margin that they could perhaps whatever margin they could desire to add, and then it is hard coded into the generation, into the minting process. So then they across various blockchains, across marketplaces, they continue to earn the royalty. So depending on where you stand, you can choose whether to be a participant in OpenSea to gain access to a lot of crowd on the decentralized world, or Blur, which is growing very fast, but it is much cheaper and faster and gaining fast traction, but the creators could stand to lose, or choose Immutable X. In my opinion, Immutable X is the way to go, personally, but I may be wrong because the mass could be going on with Blur, and OpenSea is caught between the two. So it's a very interesting battle to see.
So Lokesh, Srini sir gave 3-4 examples which are really interesting. He spoke about Blur, OpenSea, which were involved in a big fight, say maybe 1.5 months back, and it's still continuing. And he also spoke about the layer 2 solutions, which are actually gaining traction. And what is your opinion? First of all, the key issues such as royalty. What's your take on that? And my second question to you is, how creators will move forward from these concerns such as royalty payments, gas fees, exchange charges, and etc. to make money, or for that matter, any creator or any NFT artist or someone who wants to make money? If you can just highlight that.
That's a good question. So when it comes to the royalty payment, first the artist, the creator will worry major on the gas fee, right? When it comes to Ethereum, of course, certainly they need to pay a high gas fee before they even ensure whether the products get sold or not. And that is where the lazy minting comes into picture, which save them huge cost, right? They upload the art and then the creation, and then they wait for the purchase. If someone purchases it, then they get some the royalty payment. But another challenge here when it comes to royalty here is the interoperability. Like when I sell my NFT in one platform, and this NFT gets purchased by a buyer, and the buyer has to sell this NFT into through another platform, right? When this NFT gets moved to another platform, then I lose my royalty.
Fantastic.
At the end of the day. So that's a big challenges for the artist. But of course, it is getting addressed now. And when it comes to gas fee, there are many blockchains now getting evolved. XDC network is something very big now, I would say. It is giving tough challenge to Ethereum, I would say, because the gas fee is very less and so affordable for anybody to come and mint an NFT. That's a good news for the blockchain world.
Sure. Srini sir, since we are talking about the big royalty concern, and my next question to you is, why do NFT marketplaces, you mentioned a few marketplaces, but not follow a standard percentage or a rule for creator royalty that will be justified for all artists? Say for example, if you are giving a level playing field for the entire artist space, or for that matter, everyone, to come forward and make some good money, since they are also involved in market making practices. I mean, they are also blowing up money in the market. So what's your view on that, sir?
Yeah, see, blockchain is basically a democratic, paradigm, right? So you cannot enforce anything for anyone, and everybody need to have the freedom to choose, whether it is a buyer or a creator or a seller. Anybody should be having, their utter freedom. These sort of rules, standardized rules, etc., are possible to enforce in a centralized world, and where the regulation is common, across all the organizations or all the countries. So by nature, the blockchain paradigm does not allow for any standard approaches. That is the DNA of blockchain.
Fantastic.
But then it is for the customers to choose where they want to operate. It is for the creators to choose what platform they want to adopt. So you have this wide variety of available between them, which is offering a combination of all this, whatever you said, minting fee or whether to pay minting fee or not, or whether to pay royalty or not, whether to pay one-time royalty or lifetime across all the transactions through enforced royalty, or whether optional royalty. All these choices will continue to be available, and everybody want to differentiate any new application that is coming, any new marketplace that is coming. They will come out with their own set of constraints and offerings to all these various groups of participants, right? So that's where I think the one who is able to win is going to be the one which is able to strike a right balance between all the two. Offer a very low transaction cost, whether high scalability, speed, interoperability across blockchains and marketplaces, and then also at the same time reward the creators in a generous way. So I think currently I can see Immutable X seems to be really taking the cake in striking the right balance. Maybe in future some others could emerge, because it is able to take care of the interests of all the participants and offer a very high, fast, scalable, cost-effective transactions, and a lot of big projects are coming upon it. So it is a choice which blockchain offers. We cannot get away from it, and whoever is able to offer the best choice will be the winner in the future.
Fantastic. There will be some winner, but definitely we are talking about some concerns. My next question to Mr. Logesh is there any rule in Dubai, wherein we are talking about the creator's royalty, and any advantage for the artist in that case, since you are operating in Dubai and you have been associated with a lot of NFT marketplaces in the past? What's your view on that?
I do not have that specific rules clarity on NFT royalty, but we do have VARA here, like Virtual Assets Regulatory Authority in Dubai, who ensures that whoever enter into the blockchain world, or NFT, be it NFT or crypto license, or a distributed ledger technology license, they are abide by the policy and then rules which is regulated by the VARA community here. So maybe I can get more information as soon as I hear back from them.
Thank you so much, Logesh, for joining us from Dubai and giving and sharing your perspective. Thank you so much, gentlemen, for being part of this interaction on 3.2 TV. We wish you all the best.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.